Scipio 2 here. Yet another look at a knife. Few people have asked, what do I think about knives? Do I like knives? Do I own knives? These kind of things. Could I do some reviews on them? This, whatever. Yes, obviously I do own some knives. Here is another example of one that I own. While, as I've said before, I'm not a crazy knife person. Respect knives, like knives, own several, but nothing ultra super fancy or whatever. But here's a look at one of the ones that I do have, and so forth. So anyway, let's get to it. This is the SOG Revolver, molded nylon sheath, non-adjustable loop for your belt. Will easily accommodate almost any belt you could imagine, short of maybe a Broncos type battle belt. Single retention strap, that's just Velcro. No snaps or anything of that sort. No Kydex Posi Lock D10. Just a piece of Velcro, but it does its job. It's got a little wobble in there. And again, this is a hard molded nylon piece, so you can hear it rattling in there. But anyway, open it up, pull it out of the sheath. The sheath is, as you see, all ballistic style nylon with the retention strap, sewn in there, and then the permanent loop, like I shown, only accented by that piece of leather with the SOG namesake on it. So set that over there, and here's the knife. This is kind of a utilitarian knife, I guess you could say. You have a can opener, cutter, gut hook built into the end of it, stainless steel, polished finish, pretty sharp blade. This knife is fairly new. I haven't had it that long. This is a Robbie Robertson design. If I can get the camera to focus on that for me. Maybe not so much. Yeah, no, doesn't want to do it. Oh well. Anyway, Robbie Robertson designed this knife for SOG Group, and here's the unique feature to this knife. Again, this is called the Revolver. Now you've got this all plastic polymer grip. It's all one piece, tanged together. Has a lanyard style loop molded into the end of it that's riveted with a bearing in it. Oh, what's that in there? Oh, yes, we're getting to that, I promise. The checkring is the overwhelming majority of the handle. It has a very good feel as far as grip and so forth. So if your hands are muddy, wet, bloody, whatever, you'll still be able to get a good grip and purchase on this knife. The feel is very ergonomic. The finger grooves that are molded into it fit my hand pretty darn well, so I'm happy about that. If you've got smaller hands, that might be a bit of a problem unless you're wearing gloves maybe, but anyway, on the reverse side of the blade, you've got the SOG logo again with the namesake Revolver laser etched into the blade. And here's the neat feature to this knife. Release. What's going on there? Yes. And it locks into place. And now you have a small 6.5 inch handsaw. Like I said, kind of a utilitarian knife. I generally would use this if I'm going camping or trailing, something along those lines. I may have limbs or something I need to clear or cut or whatever. The serrations, the teeth on this blade are incredibly sharp and do, as jagged as they are, they do an excellent job of cutting and clearing limbs and debris and so forth. I mean, I'm not going to say the knife can't or couldn't, but I would certainly think you wouldn't be trying to chop down no 20-foot wide redwood. But if you've got a couple inch limbs and things like that, there you go. This thing will go through them lickety split. And like I said, the knife itself, as far as its features go, you have the gut hook / can opener up here, which will cut wire and paracord. That inset is very sharp. The blade itself, right at 6 inch, or actually I say right at, it's actually just over 6 inches, and sharp the whole way down, very much so, and is good for pretty much everything else, whether you're going to be doing a little whittling or tweaking away, whatever. But this is another knife that I've got in my collection, like I said, and you know, it's nothing super duper high tech, high speed, but very useful, handy dandy, and so forth. And y'all should know by now, if you've watched any of my videos or have been watching my channel long, I'm all about handy dandy utilitarian type stuff. Not very expensive, commonly available. You can find these at Walmart, Cabela's, you know, most all your outdoor type places. The SOG namesake, their products are like everywhere nowadays, so pretty much everywhere you can find SOG knives, you should be able to find this. Anyway, this has been a little look at and little review of the SOG Revolver. I appreciate you guys watching, taking that time out of your day. If you would please, be sure to follow the channel, like the video, and as always, questions, comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. Take care.